everyone, it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and I have with me my sister,
Terry Jeanette, the Tapping Flamingo.
And today we are going to talk about our experience in a Cloud9 spa suite on the Carnival Breeze, May 2019, during our Carnival Breeze Eastern Caribbean 7-day cruise.
Right.
This is the first time we have been in a spa suite. Or even a spa cabin. There's regular, isn't there? There are regular spa cabins, and then a spa suite. And there's 3 of us in the suite. I think three is the maximum.
Is the max.
Yeah, 3 is the maximum that it sleeps. She has a video on the Tapping Flamingo YouTube channel, and I'm going to put a link to it down below in the description. So that you can go over there and take a look at the actual, you panned around and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I showed all the drawers and storage areas and stuff.
Right. So it's so you probably want to go look at that and then maybe come back and listen to this, or after this you probably want to go back over there and actually see what it looks like. We had 2 twin beds and then the couch that pulled out for a 3rd bed. And I wonder how many square feet. Do we remember how many square feet this was?
I don't remember, but I'll have to say about the couch,
yes,
it's hard as a rock. Mm-hmm. But if you let them know there is a cushy thing,
that if you ask your steward, he or she will be able to add it to the because the regular beds have them. I'm pointing over there. The beds have them, but the couch
like a pillow
bed
top
does
that
not.
they add to it.
Right,
yeah.
and it made a big difference, didn't it?
Oh, huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she found the first night to be pretty uncomfortable, very hard. And so yeah, let's see. We are on deck 11 of the Carnival Breeze, and we are very, very close to the spa area and also the gym.
We're room 11221.
Yes, and with the spa package, it's like a package because it comes with the suite. You have special amenities that go with it, right? Yeah. In fact, here's a little thing.
Here it is. Here.
Yeah. Here's the cabin. It's in our cabin. This little.
So it says free cruise long pass to our thermal suites.
Mm-hmm.
Free scrub kit with 8 luscious body scrubs to choose from to use in your thermal suites. Which those aren't really thermal scrubs.
They're teeny tiny little bottles and a couple of things of soap. So don't get super
well, they're
excited
shampoo.
about that.
What they gave us in there is shampoo, lotion,
That's a little soaps, right?
and soap. Less like hand soap.
Yeah. That you
So-
wouldn't get in the regular cabins, but
I don't know.
nothing to get too thrilled about.
2 complimentary pathway to yoga or pathway to Pilates fitness classes, which we will discuss that here in a little bit. 2 complimentary body composition analysis, which I already know my body's not that great.
Yeah, we know the composition.
The composition's bad.
Yes.
I already know that. And I know what to do about it. I just have to do it.
Yeah.
And then enjoy 20% off your first, 30% off your second, 40% off your third services for signature spa treatments when booked together. And then it says first 2 adult guests in each stateroom. So
Right, and we also got some coupons, right? They gave some coupons, like it's a coupon toward like $50 off of something that costs $200 and something dollars.
yeah,
or more. So,
like this right here.
Right.
It's a face and body spa therapy. It's $259. We get $50 off of that.
Right. So, I mean, if you're really, really into going to a spa and getting massages and things, that might appeal to you. We are not into that too much. However, what is that? It's the pool thingy
It's
that
the
you guys
pool
go
thing.
Do they have that?
You'll have to put it at the bottom there.
Thermal?
What it is?
Is it a thermal pool?
It's a Thessal.
Pool.
Yeah. Just type right here what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in a comment across because it's an odd word that I've
and it's
never
got
heard
minerals. It's like a
Yeah.
huge jacuzzi. Now I'm not really much into jacuzzis, but my mom and we have been the ones to take advantage of it. Tammy has high blood pressure, so she really.
I shouldn't be doing
no,
it.
and it says right on there.
It's not something that appeals to me. It's like a jacuzzi on steroids.
Oh yeah.
I don't really like jacuzzis anyway.
It is really.
If you like it, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not much of a jacuzzi person, but I'll have to say it is very relaxing. and Mom and I have been going every night, and
it's very
been
close by
nice.
to the room, so that's been
But
convenient. Yes.
If the third person wants
right.
to do it, how
There's
much
a problem.
is it?
$139.
It's not worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not like you're going to spend all day in that thing. You can
15 minutes tops.
Right,
yeah.
15 minutes. So I guess you could do it multiple times a day, but I don't even see how you'd have time to do that. But if you even just did it once a day at 15 minutes a day.
We have not even had time to explore the boat, and usually we do that after dinner, but we've been coming back to the room and kind of getting organized a little bit, and by that time,
Yeah.
Mom and I have been going up there,
Yeah.
and they close at 10.
Right. Well, that's another
So-
thing. Right. So.
And then we're ready to go to bed.
But but I would say that if you are here with two, if there's just two of you, and you don't have health issues like I have, where it's not recommended with people with might be other limitations. So double
There
check on
is.
that before you. I know there was high blood pressure and some other things, but we did. They are enjoying that. So that's pretty nice that you guys did it and you like it.
And I'll, it's not, in my opinion, it's not worth $139.
It's very nice,
Right.
but it's not worth that, right? And then the other thing was we got two free passes to either a yoga, a Pilates, or a cycling class, right? Any of those classes.
I think, no, not cycling, just yoga or Pilates.
Okay, so on the first day, our first day was a C day. After I guess it's really the second day after we got on and everything. The next day was a C day, and they had the place where you could go sign up for a yoga class, which we did. And I'm glad we also took a tour. They were giving tours, so we took a tour of the spa and the gym area. And we were the first two on the list, and it's a good thing because that place was packed. But anyway, so we took we took the class versus my mom, and they were fine with that. We said, there's 3 of us in here. We talked to the people at the spa gym area, and we're kind of splitting up the amenities instead of 2 people getting all of them and the third person getting none of them. Is there a way we can have us, 2 of us do the classes and the other 2 and her and my mom do
I got
the
lucky.
pool, and yeah, she got to do everything. Right. And they were fine with that. So that was kind of nice. In fact, when we got the coupons, we actually asked about if we could use the coupons towards classes, because we did like the class that we took on that first C day. It was 45 minutes long.
Yeah, but what happened with that?
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So we liked the class a lot.
It was a good class.
It was
He
a
did
good
job.
class. The guy did quite a good job, considering that you just don't know anybody. He doesn't know what level people are, and it was a small room and all.
I
that
was
stuff.
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
to
we
be
were
honest with you.
both pleasantly surprised. So we were all like, yeah, let's take another class. We were ready to pay the $12. It cost $12. And they said, well, we asked about it, and they said, well, we'll have the schedule out the next day. Come by, and get the schedule. So we did. We got the schedule.
And we were really excited
getting like,
because
oh, wow, look at
so Monday they had a yoga class, Tuesday they had a Pilates class, Wednesday they had a yoga class, and Thursday.
In fact, I think some days they had like a morning yoga and an afternoon Pilates.
And so we were willing to pay the $12 for the classes.
Yeah, there were at least 3 more yoga classes I think we could have taken, 2 to 3 more
Right.
classes during the week we were here. We were ready to fork out the $12 for each class. We liked it that much. And so we went over, when we picked this up, we asked one of the gym guys, well, where do we sign up? Because the day before we had signed up, they had a clipboard out there and you had to sign your name. And they actually had a waiting list, right, for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that thing filled up and then there was a waiting list. So we wanted to make sure we signed up right away.
And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. That's another important thing. That the yoga classes, of course, this can change, but on our trip they were at 8 a.m. and I think the Pilates was like at 4.
No
but
yoga
that's kind
that
of the
day.
moot point because he told us,
Well,
wait, don't.
the reason that they didn't have a sign-up sheet is because there's not a whole lot of people that come the next day. He says, this is first day, everybody's coming all excited to exercise or whatever, and then they just kind of fizzle out.
So he
Okay.
said, "Don't worry, just come. You don't have
you-
to. You don't have to
right.
sign up on the clipboard." So like, okay.
So we did. We
So we did.
signed. We not signed up, but we showed up, And we're sitting there and we're waiting. And we're kind of stretching, getting ready, and waiting.
Nobody's around anymore.
Finally.
Why are there the only 2 people here?
Yeah, and we had our spot. We were all
Yeah, we had
ready.
our spot. I brought my travel yoga mat.
So I told Tammy, I said, why don't you wait here a little bit? I'm going to check this out. So I went to the front desk and she said, oh, we don't have yoga classes every day.
Even though this is the same,
just the first C day.
the same
or first
front
day.
desk the day before that
gave
gave
us
us this.
And I was thinking, well, maybe I read that wrong. So we went ahead. She had some things downloaded on her iPad.
Yeah, I subscribed to Gaia, and I had luckily downloaded half a dozen yoga videos for our trip, and so I could do them offline. So we used that room and did the yoga in there.
Right.
Just the two of us.
And then when I went back to the room, I looked this up. And by that time, we also had our little coupons.
Right.
For $50 off or whatever. And we were thinking, I wonder if we could use them on these classes. So I went back there and I said, I showed her, I said, so there's no yoga classes? She goes, no. And I'm like, how come it says right here? She goes, oh, well, let me call. I said, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
But then I asked her about if we could use them for the $50 for the classes. And she says, I don't know, I'll have to ask and I'll get back with you. I have yet to hear from her.
Never heard back from her. No one ever said anything about the yoga classes. Should we mention what we did?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't bring I don't have a traveling yoga mat.
She needs to get one, but I do have a traveling yoga mat. But
We
she
went
didn't have
back
one.
in the room, and we're not the only ones that have done this, by the way.
No, oh, really?
Yeah, I heard somebody else's.
Oh, okay.
Went back in the room, got a couple yoga mats, and
Borrowed them.
they're over there.
Right.
And we're doing yoga every morning in
Our suite, which
suite.
luckily enough is big enough. It's pretty.
It's
a
not
little
big
tight
enough
squeeze.
for 3 though. But
No,
yeah.
2 of us. I mean, I think you maybe could squeeze it in. And we will return the yoga mat
Yes.
obviously before we leave, or even leave it here. They're going to know it's.
Also, I've got Clorox wipes.
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
another
think
thing.
they wipe
They
them
weren't
down.
wiping those mats down.
No. The first day when we put them back, I've been at yoga classes before where they'll say, put them over there in the corner, we need to wipe them off.
Yeah, they.
These were just put them back in the closet, and it's like, ugh.
And they're pretty beat yoga mats too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty beat up. So, so yeah, that was a little disappointing. That whole part of it. I thought that was going to be kind of a perk for being up here because even though we're near the gym, I'm not a gym kind of person, and you know, especially because the class we did have was really really good. So I don't quite get what the, you know, I mean, if they had 10 people paying $12 a pop,
Yeah.
that's a little cash there. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but so otherwise, what our thoughts are about the just the room itself, the cabin. We have a wonderful, very large balcony. I think the balcony is supposed to be about 65 square feet. Maybe?
It's 85.
85. Okay.
I think the normal ones are 65.
Oh, right. So we have an 85. So on our balcony, we have room for 2 chairs, a lounge chair,
And a little
table. And it's we've really enjoyed the balcony. The room decor, which you can kind of see a little bit here in the
I like the
background, and you'll see it in
colors,
her
yeah.
video. They're very calming,
yes.
turquoise, blues, earth tones. It smells pretty good up here, especially the spa area smells super
Yeah,
yummy.
when we first got on the ship and we were coming up, I was about deck 9 that I started smelling the spa. It was nice.
Yeah, so there's a, yeah, it's quiet. I think it's pretty quiet as far as like there's not people running around too much or anything like that. You don't hear a lot of drunk people or, you know.
No, it's
Yeah,
been pretty
generally,
quiet.
That, and of course the room is very spacious and we have really enjoyed it. Last year we were on the Sunshine and we had a grand suite which was
Not near as
considerably
spacious
larger.
as that.
But if we hadn't been on that suite before, this one we would have been totally amazed at. But it's bigger than I expected. Instead of a shower, we have a full tub. We have a nice closet area, very nice, where there's enough for
We each
3
have
of
our
us
own.
to have a closet with plenty of hangers. We didn't have to ask for any hangers.
There's 4 separate closet areas. 2 of which had shelves in them when we first got here, and 2 were hanging. So what we did, you can lift the shelves, like fold them up, and there's like a little notch that'll keep the shelves up, and then you can there's like bars where you can hang your
put the
stuff.
bars in.
So we switched one of the shelving areas into a hanging
Something
closet.
else she learned from a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Somebody showed how to do that.
And I think
so.
I may have showed that. Did I
think-
show that?
I don't know. We might have to double check that.
Yeah,
because
I'll have
that's
to double
very
check
handy.
that,
It was
yeah.
really cool that she knew how to do. I wouldn't even thought to do that. So the room, I'm very happy with it. I would definitely recommend if you want to pamper yourself a little bit, the spa suite. Very nice, very very. And this is the Breeze. So probably what are the other similar Breeze, Horizon, Vista? Are they all similar?
I'm not really
floor
for
plans?
sure.
Magic.
Magic. I'm not for sure which
Magic
class
Breeze.
the Breeze is.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well, I mean, there's some of them that are similar. What do you call
Layout.
it? Layout of the ship.
I think the Magic is like the Breeze.
Yeah, I think you're right. They have cove balconies and everything. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you had I think if you were like a husband and wife or a couple of any kind that wanted to, have a nice sort of getaway type of thing, I think a spa suite would be
if you're
pretty cool.
if you're into that, yeah.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, for sure. But yes, kind of just tone down your expectations a little bit when it comes to yoga or Pilates or anything like that, because it maybe just things aren't as organized here as they are on some other ships. We don't really know what happened with that. And we didn't want to push it because it's not like we don't want to get in here and teach a yoga class.
No.
So it's like, okay,
Well, we'll just do
whatever.
our thing. Which
Yeah.
actually it worked out. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think it worked out better.
I think it did. It saved us a lot of time and stuff too, because then we could just do it right when we got up, and we didn't have to, wait and then go over there and then come back, and so we were prepared to do it without going to a class anyway. So
Right.
But yeah, I think that's kind of it. That's definitely like the suite, and would definitely recommend it. I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and as usual, if you have some comments that you'd like to include, if you've ever stayed in any of the Spa 9 cabins or suites or whatever, I'd like to hear about your experience. Make sure you put it down there in the comments, and of course thumbs up are always appreciated, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.